When I walk in, your bitch wanna live, so me she got friends. Said I wouldn't make it, so I had to lock in. Fuck these other rappers, bitch, I'm the top 10. I don't even know what fans, pistol make them do a dance. Dance, dance, 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 pistol make them do it. Fuck around and make your whole track jump in the back with the Mac and the pistol break up. I'm the best, I don't need to catch up. If your bitch come around, she gon' get snatched up, snatched up. Waist on D7 maxed up. I won't catch a body, let my brother blaze up. You ain't rich, 7 figures stacked up in the bank. I'm the reason that you're being backed up.
See,
But I cannot relent, I got money.
what did he mean when he said that? That's a good question. That's concerning, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Should I even say that about myself? Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Fuck a bitch, your pockets thinking I relate. Too much to my cup, I ain't for no love. Bring a bad sex, bring a young, this is D7. Got my brothers with that stick talk. Wrist watch, yellow diamonds on me like I pissed on them. Take your bitch back, I'm ready, put my lips on them. I'm breaking bitches, and diabetes. When I walk in, your bitch wanna live, so me, she got friends. Said I wouldn't make it, so I had to lock in. Fuck these other rappers, bitch, I'm the top 10. I don't even know what fans, pistol make them do a dance. Dance, dance, 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 pistol make them do it. Funny how she wanna fuck me, make them do a dance.
Yeah, that's a very funny thing too. These women are far more lustful than the guys out here, despite what you might think. I can assure you of that.
Make them do the dirt. Wasn't there when I was nothing. Pockets full of green and now they coming back, running the front. Kick a bitch out like rugby. Trust me, smoking at the pound and getting musty. Bitch, I'm the south, she said you must be. Every time I
You know, the music video is really hard. I thought it was very raw. Like it was like it just like really, you know what I'm saying, like showed who one and only really is. Which is cool as fuck, bro. And he also spread some light on a lot of real things. I don't think a lot of people even like clocked what the fuck was going on. I feel like only people that are like really paying attention or like, you know, like, dude, you see this shit with, well, you know, with Tekka. You see it with a lot of rappers. They'll do that little, you know what I'm saying, this shit, whatever. Right. I feel like I slowed it down so that I could see a lot of things differently. And, you know, I noticed when certain camera angles were in a certain way, when certain lighting wasn't a certain way. You know, bro, his face looked like like mine. You know what I'm saying? Like mine. You can't really see it. Actually, you probably, if I open this, you can. It's not that bad actually, but you can see it, right? You see how fucked up I look? This is because of cortisol and stress. This is cortisol and stress. That's cortisol and stress right there. And I'm only 17. But I gotta get rich because otherwise, well, it's not even really about the money. It's honestly like I don't want to depress anybody, but like it's just like I feel like life is short, and this thing we call life, it's short. Whatever it is, it's short. And so with that being said, I want to live in the moment as best as possible, and that's why I want to, like, dude, I want to hang out with some of my favorite creators. I want to be one of those creators. You know, I want to be there for my fans. And, you know, it was weird walking around school. People was just like, yo, what's up, Owl? Yo, what's up, Owl? What's up, Owl? I'm like, you talking to me? Like, but yeah, I mean, shit. Shit was something, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just like, I'm just trying to process, like how, cause I don't know. I think, a lot of people have been the therapist for, their friends before and whatnot. But I've been the therapist for my mom. I've been the therapist for my friends. I've been the therapist for myself, you know? Like just straight up talking to myself, consulting with myself because I can't trust people, right? I can't tell you how many friends that I've lost over the years over dumb shit. Like, straight dumb shit. Well, I wouldn't call it dumb shit. I wouldn't call it dumb shit. If you're tuned in, if you're a fan, if you've been there for years, and you would know. Then again, you probably wouldn't because I'm not really all that big of a creator. But I'll just say this, it wasn't my fault that I lost these friends, right? Them doing hard drugs, that doesn't mean that, like, dude, I cut them off one time when I was in middle school for like 2 years straight. I cut them off. We had been friends since like fourth, fifth grade, and it's like I didn't come from around that neighborhood. That neighborhood was nice. In that video we watched, actually, I don't even think you guys were there, but anyway, yeah, I just I come from AC, right? That's where I come from. You know what I mean? That's not where I want to live. I don't want to live in a city like that. If it was to be a city like that, it'd probably be somewhere in Florida or New York, like Long Beach, or, Atlanta, something like that. Actually, no, not Atlanta. I take that back. I take that back. Long Beach. I don't have nothing wrong with Atlanta. I promise you that. I fucks with it heavy. Um, but there's just too much crime. There's too much crime. Um, but yeah, getting back to what I was talking about, the main point. Um, life is short, bro. And I genuinely want to make this work. I really do. Like, do you think that One and Only would be as popular as he is if it wasn't for Stay With Me or Bunny Girl? He hopped on the aesthetic rap trend. I don't know who started it. I don't know who started it. But he worked his ass off to get where he was. He really did. He worked his ass off. Um, and he understood that it was quality over quantity. That was his advantage. Plus, he had time. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be real, like, it can happen fast. I mean, I'm on BandLab right now. I see it as an advantage, even if it is a disadvantage, because, you know, it's what you make of it. Honestly, it's what you make of it. Like, seriously. And beyond that, you look at, like, the Suicide Boys and how they did things, right? How they did things. Garage Band. For a long time, that's what they were doing. Not that, I like working on BandLab, but, it can really help me refine a lot of things that, you know, I lack. And then when I move over to a different DAW, I'm thinking Ableton or FL Studio. I've been watching a lot of videos on like music theory and whatnot, but I realized that all of that stuff, yes, it's true, but you don't really need it. You don't really need it. You know what I mean? I would say learning how to read music. That's different than music theory. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that is actually, maybe that is still technically music theory. Not really sure. But you should be able to read uh, certain, notes. That's just what I think. My opinion doesn't mean nothing, no, at least not yet. But I love smoking weed. I really do. My tolerance is really low. Even though I smoke a decent amount, I always get zooted. Always. And you could say, like, in high school, I've just been learning how to deal with my anxiety. That the weed really helped me because it's like I was smoking anxiety and I learned how to just not care, if that makes any sense. Like, I learned how to, like, for one, when you're working out, like, if you ever are, like, feeling like you're gonna tweak or green out and you hit the gym, right? And it's really because of life. Life could be stressing you out. Could be family, could be financial, it could be a relationship, could be whatever, right? Having muscle, it's like a suit of armor that you can rely on. You can put that stress onto the muscle. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, breathing is the most important thing. A lot of the time when you're smoking indica or whatever, well, indica, um, that's all I smoke. Indica and hybrids. I don't like smoking sativa. I like hybrids. I like hybrids. If we're talking cards, yeah, I like hybrids. And I haven't really gotten into like like weed in some years. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't gotten into like that. I miss it. I really do. I miss it. Rolling the blunt. You know what I'm saying? Lighting this shit up. I never even rolled the blunt. It was just my homies. And then they got into some fucked up shit, but I digress. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, you know, just don't overcomplicate things, alright? When it comes down to, you know, media, propaganda, people and them trying to, make you out to be a demon or something. Well, when I say that, I mean like they trying to, you know what I mean, like twist your words and use it against you, and take it out of context, especially. That is disturbing. That is very, oh, oh. I still remember the first time I got fried, got stoned. I was in the back seat. Actually, that's not the first time I got high, but like the first time like I got genuinely like fucked up stoned. Man, my frames dropped, bro. My frames dropped. I mean, dude, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I was laughing so hard, bro. I was laughing my ass off. It was funny as shit, bro. Me and one of my old buddies was sitting in the back seat, just laughing our asses off. Pulled up to the Wawa to go get some drinks, hopped out, right? And we went in and came out, and the shit smelled so bad, bro. Then we went fishing, and I was tripping over fishing lines like I didn't like it, like an idiot. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And we rode with no music too. No music. Which, just imagine if there was music playing. Holy shit. The one thing that sucks though is that it definitely messes with your vocal range when you smoke. That's why I don't really like smoking tobacco. Um, like if it's guava, sure, sure. And guava in the wood, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's get back to the music. I love this song, bro. I feel like he made this for all the artists that look up to him. I really do. I really feel like that, you know what I mean?
When I walk in, your bitch wanna live, so me she got friends. Said I wouldn't make it, so I had to lock in. For these other rappers, bitch, I'm the top 10. I don't even know my fans, please don't make them do a dance. Dance, dance, please don't make them do a dance. Dance, dance, please don't make them do a dance. Dance, dance, please don't make them do a dance. Dance, dance, please don't make them do it. Fuck around and make your whole track jump in the back with the neck and the pistol right up. I'm the best, I don't need a catch up. If your bitch come around, she gon' get snatched up, snatched up. Waist on these, 7 maxed up. I won't catch a body, then my brother dance up. You ain't rich, 7 figures stacked up in the bank. I'm the reason that you're being backed up. Yo, but I cannot relate. I got money talking, but your pockets they cannot relate. Too much in my cup, I ain't for no love. Rain up at his face, rain a young, yeah. This is D7, but my brothers let that stick talk. Wrist watch, yellow diamonds on me like I pissed on them. Take your bitch back, I'm ready to put my lips on them. I'm breaking Benjamins and diaries. When I walk in, your bitch wanna live, so me yeah, she got friends. Said I wouldn't make it, so I had to lock in. Fuck these other rappers, bitch, I'm the top 10. I don't even know my fans, please don't make them do a dance. Dance, dance, please don't make them do a dance. Dance, dance, please don't make them do a dance. Dance, dance, please.
You know, I just thought of this girl, right? And I was thinking about how, you know, in a lot of my streams, I was damn near butt ass naked with my jelly rolls out, bro. And it was really just because it's like, I just didn't care, you know. Plus, I hit the gym. I haven't been going often, but like, I'm pretty decent. Like, it could be a lot better. Could be a lot better. Trust me, I know. Could be a lot better. However, you know, compared to where I was, like, dude, I was like literally 50 pounds heavier. Like, literally. Anyway. Okay. I'm chilling. It's like, yeah, this is embarrassing. I'm just gonna leave the one on. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to delete too much. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to delete too much because, like, I want to leave things. Yeah, see this right here? Oh, that sucks. Damn, I forgot. You know, that was right before I basically got sent to the gulag. I made those videos. I went stupid dummy with it, bro. I was so emotional. And on my AMV channel too. And they also took down my old AMV channel, bro. Holy crap. This is so old. Damn, bro. Dude, I was listening to One and Only, like, I remember when mine came out. I remember when All That's Left was, you know, had literally just come out. I wasn't a big fan of that one Zoom song. Like, you know, like, I thought it was good, and it would probably sound a lot better if I was stoned. But like, it by itself, no. Mine was really good. I thought his lyrics was kind of, you know, iffy, but he focused more on statements, I noticed, and he focused more on the flow. which is most important is the flow, the like in the frequencies that you put out. It's not as easy as people think. Like I got a couple bars I wrote down. I was in ISS just yesterday. Let's see here. I don't even know, bro. I mean, like, seriously. At this point, bro. I don't know, shit, bro. Shit's ridiculous. Where the fuck did I even put it, man? Bro, this is ridiculous. I can't find my shit. Wait, hold on. It's gotta be right here. Probably on the back of this one. No? What? What is the meaning of this? It's like it's magic. Okay. It's strange. Pretty weird. Well, I can't find it. Anyway. No, wait, no, that shit's actually fine. Let me see if I can just look for a little bit more. Okay, I was right. Yep, I was right. So you guys are never wrong. I'm never wrong, right? Alright, so check it. In dark times, like yeah, I lose sleep. You think you know, but you'll never know me. Step back, shout out one and only. If it ain't money, then we talking, then I'm leaving. Stop trying to know who you is, the police. If we wait, it's hard to read. If it ain't sunny out, wait, hold on. I fucked up the flow. Hold on, let me start over. Let me get something brighter on, because I can barely see shit. Here we go. The dark times, like yeah, you're a little sleep. You think you know me, but you'll never know me. Yeah, I step back, shout out one and only. Stop trying to know who you is, the police. If it ain't money, then we talking, then I'm leaving. If it ain't sunny outside, I'm not leaving. Politic shit, taking fidget with the clock. Pushing limits, bigger clock than me. You don't know, you don't even know what half is pop. And that's also in the green gun Glock. Knock you right out of your socks. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I didn't really have a beat to go off of. And on top of that, like, I haven't been rapping for quite some time. I took a break because I've been focusing on making beats and engineering and learning all I can there. You know what I'm saying? Dark times, like, dark, 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 dark times, like, yeah, you're low sleep. You think you know me, but you'll never know me. Step back, shout out one and only. Stop chiming in who you is, the police. If it ain't money, then we talking, I ain't leaving. Wait, if it ain't money, then we talking, then I'm leaving. If it ain't sunny outside, then I'm not leaving. If it ain't sunny outside, then I'm not. If it ain't sunny outside, then I'm not leaving. Politicking, ticking, fidget with the clock. I'm pushing limits, bigger clock and me. Bigger steady, bigger clock and me. You don't even know how bigger clock, bigger clock, bigger clock, bigger clock. Oh, I should change this around a little bit. Pushing limits, clock in the bigger. You don't even know half of the plot. Run up, saucy green gun Glock. And there's such a green Glock. And I knock you right out of your socks. Seen the future, seen the past, seen the facts. Thinking back, I never really had you back. Now just look at where I'm at. Dark and ugly, we went our separate ways. And then I kind of like wrote this like mumbled down, just something I thought that would be good if I found the words for it, like ride Celestian. Ride so ride so ride so ride Celestian. Ride Celestian. Ride Celestian. Ride Celestian. Ride so list. Ride so risky. Ride so risky. Ride so risky. Ride so risky. Ride so risky we bend. Ryan the line, Mr. Flaming Red Dragon. Wait, Ryan the. Yeah, you see, I keep changing my fucking rap name. I'm just gonna stick with Coffin Isle. Just because, like, it genuinely resonates with me as, like, you know, just feeling. Like, imagine a circle around you and you're just sitting there like this. That's me, most of the time. Anyway, oh, there's more in the back here. Makeup, I wake up, I'm ready to cause some. Wait, hold on. I wake, I wake up, I wake up, I wake, I wake, I wake up, 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 I'm ready to cause some fucking havoc. I'm getting. I wake up, I'm ready to cause some fucking havoc. Yeah, getting high, she call me Mr. Dragon, Mr. Dragon. I just burped there, sorry. I don't like that I'm getting high, that sounds corny. It's like, you know what I mean, that sounds ass. She call me Mr. Dragon. Left hand on red, disappearing, call it magic. Magic the way that I'm making it fucking happen. Huh. Fight, get up. Faint, get up. Huh. Smoke, dank, get up. What they really gonna say? Ain't, get out of my way. Stand, I'm smoking. Slow motion. You see that I'm laughing. Like, you know what I mean? I did all that without a beat. Anyway, we have to make our own beats because, you know, and I realized, like, look, I deleted. Wow. That just pissed me off seeing that. How long ago that was, that just pissed me off. Because I remember. Anyway, fuck it. Getting back to the point. Yeah, see, I'm changing this back when I can. Yeah. But back to what I was saying, like, these songs are, like, they're not my first songs. They're, like around the time. Like, actually, like, I would say that these are, like, in the top 10, like, in the sense of, like in the not as a rating, but, like, in the top 10, like, I first made one song I no longer have called A Quick. This was the second one. At the time, I thought I was going in the military, you know. Oh yeah, I was watching One Piece, so I just started saying drama. Sometimes it's a risk, I understand. Now he's on the list. Listen, life ain't easy, sound at the high seas. I've struggled all my life, what's for all years. Time to quit weed, oh my God. Started 7 lane, gotta cut them off, and that's what I put them on. So let's be real, y'all undermine me. Real friends, maybe the military. Guess what I meant in the Navy. And so much pain every day. Me and my sis were separated. 8 or 9 as a hostel, we lost a smile. Cause no amount of wealth can replace family. Keep it up, you fucking with my sanity. One more push and I'm leaving in cuffs. Takes a lot to make me black out. You want a reaction, time to back out. Take a breath, they twisted. Humor stems from insecurities. Think clearly, we all the same. We all bleed from pain. Last words I said to my deceased father was I cursed him out. Getting into fights ever since. At those coast to show. Trying to let you know where I'm coming from. Not to wolf people around. Staring at the ground. Lunar, all alone.
believe me, my doom. I'm not a joke. You stay bluffing. It's never enough. So what do? The stress keeps building up. My shoulders so.
You know, I was a lot worse at rapping back then, but like I really understood, like I was really taking shit like, bits and pieces. I was punching in. And because I was punching in versus, just rapping the whole song all the way through like I would do now, I was able to, enunciate certain things a lot differently. My engineering skills were not as good back then, nor was my understanding of microphones, your reverbs, your room, um, all that stuff, okay?
Tired, hard work, thinking of these lyrics. Only way to get it sense of clarity. All these influences brainwash and manipulate my judgment. I'm forever efficient, still on that fuck shit. But I'm young, let me have fun, but you don't. You hard on me, so I accept it. You want more from me, no more smoking trees. Okay, so here I am, quitting weed, staring at the moonlight, thinking of the past, how free I felt. I was young, blissful of ignorance. Flashback to the day, people discussing just about my existence. Still called to me on that fake shit. Just be real, say it with your chest, don't sugarcoat it. I know you don't really fuck with me, but that's fine, cause you gon' see my best. Like, what's next?
Not even my beat, but and it's also a boom bap type beat, but the thing is like, it's facts. It's facts. And when I released this song, I'm trying to look at when I did, because that's actually kind of sad. Wow. Disgusted just by my existence. Yeah, 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 I remember. I was really going through a lot. I was addicted to pornography, and it was really because I just didn't see this world as. It was really because, like, I mean, honestly, like, it used to be fun back in like 2020 to 2022. For 2 years straight, I dealt with that addiction without nobody really knowing. Actually, that's not true. People did know. My pops. Um, and that sucked. It's just not having privacy, and generally speaking, like, just generally, like, it just sucks, bro. It just sucks because you don't, like, you really want love, but, like, your body is telling you something else, and then you fight it, and it's not a big deal, right? And eventually you really stop, like thinking about it. But for one, it's not really healthy to do that. You should be, releasing at least once a week. Not to be weird. This is about health, not being weird. Okay. It just, it just sucks, dude. And then there's this one as well. Stop talking to Cuz, because he had no drive. He had no drive. He had no. He wasn't thinking about music every day like I was. He didn't care. At the time, he was a better artist than me, and I respected that. But he had no determination to do better. Like, I would get it if it's like, okay, you're dealing with this, or the fans that tell you about their whole life story, and you feel like shit at the end of the night because of it. Yeah, that sounds exhausting.
Right, all of the actors be capping, try to act tough. Fucking with a guy who is nice, but behind his mask out fight. Running for your life,
What?
looking left and right, loving on your wife, and her pussy tight. Cause the right and all of these actors they capping, not in the mood, shots blasting. They treat affection, down by that action. Keep it going, I ain't lacking. Too fly, bitch, better not blow my high. Hey, walk by, use cocky. Fuck 'em.
cocky, never been a fighter. Whole life in a fight, fuck being nice. No yapping, keep it on the low. We was bros that he fold. Look, staying on my dolo, rocking that polo, no G. One man army on my 2 feet. Always gonna have them enemies. No wonder I'm a fiend. 2 pounds of the weed. Hey, ratting. All of the actors be cappy. Try to act tough, shit runs. Hey, messing with a guy who was nice. Bring your friends, 1v5. Okay, this is situation. Blood on that pavement. Flexing that Gucci shirt. I'm finna stain it. Like, damn, what's your girl? Like, damn, what's the word? Make your bitch go purr.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, 10 bands in a hoopty, it's an O2, bitch. Pussy boy talking, let the men shoot. Hey, AK loaded, banana clip, wait. Dirty Dan with the dick, 30 on my way. Hey, 20 bands in the hoopty, bitch, 2-0. That's what I'm about here, don't come around here. Chop it, lay 'em down here, way. Bands in the hoopty, riding dirty in the O2. Hey, take his O2. Pussy think he hot shit, then he gon' get got quick. Sketchy red shot him, damn. Body count going up, Dempsey with the blitz. Sipping 3 with 7T up out the cup, get hit. Riding dirty down south with the mob, little money run your mouth. Run the town, I don't give a fuck, that's what I'm about.
You know, I ended up not talking to Swavesti for a very long time. And I haven't even talked to him as of lately, and I think he actually blocked me because I stopped talking to him. But life just got serious, bro. Like, if I'm being honest, it sucks. But these are old songs, you know what I mean? Like, this was at the beginning of me making music. Like, this was the beginning of everything for me, these songs. And the Japan freestyle is something I made 8 months ago. I had gotten better at rap. You know, I gotten way better at rap. There's a couple other songs I'll show you guys. Yeah. Mute my mic.
Like hello, innuendos. Bitch was talking on bro. How to get a hoe to smack a hoe. Hit my phone if it's about them checks, ho. German engineering down the road with my stool, yeah, my poles. Took that fire, fellas cold. Never lack, never fold. Smoke 2 packs, you already know it. It's some gas. Fucking bitches back in the cab. After that, we finna blow down. Stay strapped. We ain't playing around. We know where you at. This my town. Guys are date down, girls are date up. Guys don't give a fuck. They just want the sex. I just want the checks. Y'all not a threat. I got PTSD. Waking up in my sleep, nightmares and dreams. Depression tendencies. So yeah, I'm gon' fiend. So all these bitches in my head ran free. I left a notice. Once y'all gone, bottom on it. Trying to hang out cause I'm ballin'. Acting like I never saw it. But bitch, I caught it. Acting like I'm a dickhead. But when you come around, you get the trip. And praying on these desperate men's wishes. Acting like you give a shit. You're just doing this for kicks. Think I'm the villain. I just see it for how it is. On cloud 9, so excuse my rudeness. I just don't know how to not speak my mind. When a goofy bitch get out of line. Cause at first I was calm, seen this before. Patterns of a female line, wasting your time, filling her void. Just to cheat on ya like she a toy. Just to cheat on ya like she a toy. Like she a toy.
Wow. That's impressive, considering, I mean, dude, like, I was punching in back then. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I might have a couple, I definitely do have, like, other songs that I made from back then that I definitely want to go check out, for sure, for 1,000%. I mean, I made a lot of music since then, so my style has changed a lot. Like, I learned how to rap and just keep rapping, you know, without, you know, having to punch in, and that expanded my vision. And music in general. Wow.
Fucking me up, like, hey, like, where is you at? Okay, for sure. Out with your friends, fucking them hoes. I'm getting the bands, you already know. Snap a 10 grand, all on the fly. You switched your flow, just get back on your knees. Baby girl, make it easy for me. Just like do this for me. She like, you so handsome, baby. Like, hand some of that kitty to me. Damn, new to the scene, but I ain't new to the streets. Wake up, fresh as fuck, rolling up, damn baby. She wanna
Okay, I got no gang affiliation. I don't know why I said that bullshit.
so shorty pussy a whole head, but fuck the rest. Doing our best, fuck the stress. Shoulders feeling kinda tasked. I fucked my ex, and then I left like a dirtbag in the wind. Never care what your people did, cause after this life, there ain't no sequel. Run up on me, I'ma leave you squealing. You mess with a fucking demon. I might look calm, but I'm always fiending. Like fuck the reasons, stay always steaming. Okay, so you gon' go through something while I'm going through something. But for all you ignorant haters that ain't been through nothing, you gon' go through something. Now you enlightened, like please don't look so frightened. Truth be told, I'm really nice. Just been lied to all my life. Look down upon all my life. Like you get that cup with ice, make it toast between the guys. Pull up the walk, Russian roulette with a lock.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's not me. Fuck that. I'm cool enough for that.
Past the pain I felt, tore everyone needing the help. Held it over my head, insecure, making yourself look good. But I was weak, I was down on my knees, and you laughing at me. I see that as bad memories. I'm bummy, okay, equipment became the touch. Spending your dough on gas, but those in the past, don't expect me to. You ain't know what I was going through. Thought it was a game, but don't give a fuck what I'm saying. You was using me, I was using you. You told me we good, so I ain't say nothing. Like we was gang that we through. They fake, it don't even matter the state or the place. Replacements all day. Left me in the dark, y'all laughing at me. I was falling apart. The time we shared, exchanged for a pack of that grain is weed. They dragging me down. See, I ain't in the same town. Holding on to the good times, it was gone. I wouldn't have blinked of an eye. Like damn, what a surprise. I was a means of entertainment. Nothing was appreciated. I was there, listening to what was created. These bitches be loving and hating. On my own, everything I own ain't mine. Be torn away, so I'm always alone. After years that I'm grown, at the door, walking on by. But sometimes I feel like being alive. But you gotta be strong. The days gon' fall for sure.
I really didn't realize just how good I was back then. See, that's what you guys don't understand about all this weed that you guys trying to smoke and whatnot. You guys really don't understand just how deep that this shit really goes, okay? You guys really don't get it, bro. I haven't looked back at these songs in a long time. A long time.
Consumer, I'm like, yeah, it's a freestyle, fucking chorus to me. Like, listen, we're fucking Japanese. High as hell, give me the keys. Hopping in and out the.
Yeah, see, I was trying to make a song basically like I was basically trying to make a song like I know that like despite what this says, like it doesn't match this at all. It's a terrible, like, you know what I mean? It actually pisses me off that I did that. It can be taken out of context very easily. That's crazy. I even did that. But yeah, I mean, after that, I mean, the rest is history. You know, I mean, I've had a couple songs that I never even finished. What the fuck? Loud No Noise. That song was hard back then. Hold on, I'm trying to remember, but yeah, that song was pretty fire. Loud No Noise. Yeah, it didn't take long, but I quit music for a long time, bro. Oh yeah, vibrations in my bed. Yeah, I was going through a lot last summer. I mean, oh yeah, this is my first song. These are my first songs. Basically, after I was forced to move out here, it's already been over a year since then. This is my first song ever. Literally.
Let's go to 3.
Let me mute this real quick.
F5, Man Key, hey, Jojo, and Snow M3. Like, let's make a toast. We came from the bottom, brag a boast. Bought some bottles, low class. I come from the streets, just letting you know. Hey, let my brother F5 know I got his back. He finna be on the streets. Hey, and that shit hurts. Stay out of trouble for me, please, bro. So my purpose, I'm getting money, help my brothers out. Always hot. Put you on, I'm on that strong. Fit at the bomb.
Alright, can we just say that that's not my first song? And that the second song I made is my first song? Because at least I was able to put together something that's actually hearable. That shit was butt, bro. This song. This is my first song. Okay. Thank you.
Chop it, hit your head like a quick big ass. How much like you made? Fuck with us, you in the big grave. I'm gonna look 'em up.
Like a candy cane, use like a treacherous ass motherfucking snake. Black mask on my face, trick or treat, Halloween. Chop it with a beam, hit your ass like 2-3. I come from the G-way, back with my bros from the 3-way. I'm 16, born in 08. When you up the blick, better not hesitate. Smoking on that gas, poking trees, finna fade away. Come from under, ain't much to differentiate. Look past my color, we the same, but you just got so much hate. Fuck with me, I'm upon you like a fucking grade 8. Fuck communication, I'm about my nation, all about my paychecks. Yo bitch, she a trend.
You know, that's the thing, bro. Like, I was about my nation. I was. Anyway, I'll show you guys the songs I made when I basically just stopped punching in. I just started like rapping all the, well, actually no, this was at the height, actually no, this was at the height of my punch-ins. After these songs, I stopped punching in entirely, and despite what they might say about the whole like March whatever, I just kept on like, my recording was ass, and that's why it turned out really shit, so I just kept on trying to make it better, but I just made it worse. This right here, and I recorded this back in September, but yeah, this is the best master of this song. It's the best it's gonna get, honestly, unless I take it to a studio, which I'm not doing because it's not even my style of beat. You know, it's not. This was at the height of my like the height of my punch-ins, like where you're like you rap for like a bar or two and then you stop and then you do it again. That was the height of that. After that, I just started rapping like the whole fucking song. And then I tried to record it, and then I was wondering why I was struggling to catch my breath for a lot of things. I was wondering why I was struggling to, you know, to be so creative with certain words, like how I used to be. Like, I don't know, like if you notice on those older songs I showed you, I was enunciating certain words, certain things in a really braggadocious, swaggy kind of way. Where as I got better with my rapping, I stopped doing that, and it got harder to do that because I wasn't punching in. Also, I'm just a lot better with a slower flow, and I realize that now. But this was at the height of that, before I started just rapping entirely. And this was before I really had any engineering knowledge at all. So yeah.
Hit the gas, I'm in Japan with Jimmy Chan. Music blasting, smoking young ashes. Then we pass it, it's like magic, cause a habit. The name hollow to the fucking point. Making hella noise, ignoring all these toys. Okay, focused on my happiness. I realized quick sex was meaningless. She might just have an addiction. Still talking, bitch, I ain't finished. You just shit it. Huh, what's the verdict? Refurbished your ass back to working. Slaving away all goddamn day. What can I say? Yeah, that's how you get paid. Fuck minimum wage. Paid all the bills. Please don't open the pills. That ain't the cure for mental fatigue. Short-term remedy. Physical dependency. I ain't just talking about addicts. Look at the people who've had it. Trust in the doctors vanished. Treat our lives like a subscription just to keep living. Tell me who can fit in when they magnify the media, they magnify our differences.
Now, one thing I noticed is that because of how shitty that the recording is, I ended up having to dumb down my original verse. So I'm just gonna hop in here and I'm just gonna mute the beat, and I just want to hear how it sounds without the beat. Without the beat, you know what I mean? Without any effects, just how it sounds. Just want to remember, you know what I mean? Like just get rid of the effects entirely. Just, you know what I mean? Just want to hear this shit.
Hit the gas, I'm in Japan with Jimmy Chan. Music blasting, smoking your ashes. Then we pass it, it's like magic, cause a havoc. The name hollow to the fucking point. Making hella noise, ignoring all these toys. Okay, focused on my happiness. I realized quick sex was meaningless. Hey, I might just have an addiction. Still talking, bitch, I ain't finished. You just.
What? I might just have enough.
Hey, I might.
I changed it eventually to she might just have an addiction. That's crazy.
Just have an addiction. Still talking, bitch, I ain't finished. You just shit it.
Oh, yeah, I see why I did that now. Yeah, okay.
Huh, what's the verdict? Refurbished your ass back to working.
You know, and that's one thing that always bothers me. You know what I mean? Like, I was gonna join the Navy strictly because of the sea. Strictly because it's the ocean, bro. Who the fuck doesn't want to be on the crystal clear ocean? Right? And the excitement that comes with that. But then motherfuckers started talking about all this gay shit. And then my uncle slapped my ass at fucking Great Adventure one time. All this weird shit, bro. All this weird shit, all these little innuendos, all these little insinuations, all this bullshit, right? It just led me down a dark path from where I already was, from feeling just not really valued. You know? And I'm a very transparent person, but I really didn't feel valued. And it's really just because, like, biologically I'm not from this family. So, you know, it's just like, I don't know, it sucks. You definitely can feel alone, for sure. Definitely. Even when people are saying one thing. Anyway.
Enslaving away all God.
Anyway, you guys understand that I don't have to go over it, but there's one part I do want to check out.
For mental fatigue, remedy, physical dependency. I ain't just talking about
See, I don't know. It's not really all that impressive without the beat. If you have the beat.
For mental fatigue, short-term remedy, physical dependency.
See, the beat really carries, which, like, and you hear that in a lot of songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, in Lil Tecca's Bad Time, like, his lyrics are great. I love it, and it definitely gets you into the vibe. His vocals are good. But the beat, man. You know what I mean? Something being unique alone is not enough for it to be successful. It also has to work. It also has to be engineered properly, right? I at least had the idea down with these songs, and I also wasn't really the best, like, when it comes to writing, in the sense of, you know, getting my feelings across pause because I was still, that was 8 months ago, bro. I recorded these songs 8, 9 months ago. I was a lot lesser and like in sense of maturity than I am now. Here's another one.
Hey, and I'm breaking that bands. And I made her do the left right dance, cause I ain't your man. I'm hollow to the fucking point. I hate to disappoint, nothing less than the best, right? Fighting all night, the painful surprise of waking up right at your side. I hate getting high, cause it makes me realize the doubt in my eyes was true. All the times my life, I had to lie in the face of truth. Now, alone in this booth, all of the pain that I pursue. What about time? Time to rest and realize that time, it ain't on my side. Ain't on my side. Yeah. Hey, and I'm breaking that bands. And I made her do the left right dance. Cause I ain't who I am. I'm hollow to the fucking point. I hate to disappoint, nothing less than the best, right?
Yeah, the engineering. I kept on engineering it to the point where it just kind of like, yeah, it lost its flavor because, yeah, it lost its flavor. That's what it is. Oh wait, hold on. We're not listening to this version, are we? No, fuck no. I don't care if it has. Yeah, no, we're not listening to this version. Fuck that. Do me a favor and throw this one on. Right? Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. Bro, this shit actually makes me sad. I'm not gonna lie, this shit does make me sad. It makes me very nostalgic, bro. Like seriously, it makes me very nostalgic because you gotta understand, I could have been watching anime, I could have been gaming, I could have been sleeping, I could have had a girlfriend, a job, all of that stuff, right? But I chose to deep dive into my brain. I chose to turn my eyeballs around on the demon lurking within, and I chose to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it just sucks, bro, because like people, they expect certain things out of you and they don't believe in you at all. And it has nothing to do with the music in the sense of expectations. It's more like, oh yeah, you're supposed to have a job by now, you're supposed to have a car, you're supposed to be helping me out, buying me gifts and being there for me and making me laugh. And it's like, well, what about me feeling comfortable? You saw that song where it said vibrations in my bed? Yeah, that is because of blood pressure. I realized that when my blood pressure reached a certain point based off of stress, I started experiencing vibrations in my bed, literally. That's what I thought it was. And then I get up and be like, what the fuck is going on? Right? And it's because of trauma. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the song.
I'm here. I've been in the desert landscape.
I've been in the desert landscape, feeling congested in the virtual space. It's like a boring ass fucking.
Where everything stay the same. No one got time to play, but we got the weed and the drink. Fluorescent beams, they asking me, what is your dream? Somewhere that this ain't reality. Somewhere that this ain't reality. The pressure built up a fantasy. Baby girl, are you mad at me? If not, it'll add to the pot block. All these bitches
shot, denominate. Real time, yeah, I fuck with the haters. It's like, thank you. You told me all of your weaknesses. Walls projecting on me, based off of me. A learning experience indeed. Travel through time. Vancouver, we flying. Late night riding. Reminiscing. Back to the hall in that stage. But laid back ways. Relaxing times gone. In the flash. Just hand me the flash. Getting that cash. At least I have that. I wanna go home. Somewhere that this ain't reality. Somewhere that this ain't reality.
And you know, I wouldn't be showing you guys these songs if I didn't think I could do so much better now. And that, you know, like I'm at most people couldn't even dream of making a song like this. So like, if I'm being honest, being able to rap is a gift. Okay, that is a fucking gift. Seriously, it's a gift. Anyway, more songs from that little stretch of time. This song was the first one I made when I got my first Yark. I was high as shit.
Yeah, I'm famish. One hoe, one bore. Yeah, they laughing. Chitty chat, no need for a grunt like you. No peace when I hate on you. New heat when I fame on you. How can I snooze? I cannot lose. Destiny blues. Hi everyone, let's introduce Mr. Hollow. Get to that fucking point. Yeah, no respect. NPC noise. Rapidly, happily, mad, be chipper on me. Chop you up in them threes. I got your girl and I'm making her scream. You fighting attention, no recognition. What is your mission? Start your ignition. Snake steady hissing. Watch where you pissing. You call it an image. Laughing at it, fanatic. All of y'all looking dramatic. Running up on young owl like probably what happened. I got that power, I'm lighting up matches. At the end of the game, like fella, what happened? Torn inside of the frame. They call you a lame for speaking on motion. I got some pain. I got some pain.
Yeah, I never did actually finish the song. I've got one more song from back then. One more song. Promise. Ah, shit. Yeah, I really wasn't all that good at. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing in the sense of engineering. I knew nothing about that stuff back then. I really didn't. Anyway. Is this the right one? It's mastered good. We shall see. And then we gonna get back to some real music. And then I'm gonna have a good day, and then I'm gonna make more music and blow the fuck up. The depths of my chest, burn sensation, all the time wasted, dread in the matrix. Assuming I'm heinous, all of that mayhem. That I'm thinking is painless expectations. You know who really made it? The people that can breathe. All this coming from me, cause that is the P. Now do you see the infrared beam? They pointed at me. Fuck man, I'm out of the country. Like damn, who was that man? I ain't your buddy, a little Kid Cudi. Goes real runny, run up on me like boy you a dummy. Man, when you nice, they take advantage. Time to get managed. You fucked up once, in a coma for months. When it comes to these girls, you know I don't bust. I don't get hard for used up cars. Girl, I need it tonight. I'll take you straight to the sky. No need to get high. Everything gonna be alright as long as you by my side. Girl, I really love your eyes. Just don't waste my time. All of it's wasted. Cause my just in the depths. Burning sensation, matrix in the dread. I'm heinous, assuming mayhem. All of that painless expectations. This song right here, like, I could go fucking stupid if I was to start rapping in this style. But it's so overused and so boring that I just don't fuck with it, bro. And I get it. I get when they say, don't rush, because then you're not gonna have anything else lined up. It took me 8 months just to learn everything new that was crazy. Like from Expectations, Where My Casket, Japan Freestyle, Somewhere At the Same Reality, Breaking That Bands. It took me 8 months to learn basically about, you know, reverbs and delays, and I was just throwing shit together in here. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, bro. I was using presets that people already made, you know? And then I was just tweaking it just a little bit and seeing how it sounded. And if it sounded okay, then I was like, yeah, good, you know? But I didn't really understand the ins and outs of things. And I'm just now starting to grasp all of that stuff. Plus, I did take a break for a couple months within those 8-9 months since I recorded these songs. But before that, I did take a long ass break in the whole summer, basically, except for vibrations in my bed because I was going through shit. I mean, I like, school was the only thing I had, bro, like, to get me through the day. So being stuck here sucked, man. It sucked. It really did. Like, it gave me a lot of clarity, but it sucked, genuinely, and it took away a lot of things I had before. So that's why I have to get a job now, because I don't want to be stuck here. That's fucking ass. But yeah, and basically, but before that, I mean, it was, you know, like Shia Toy, Rat, and all of these actors be capping, trying to act tough shit or runts. It's runts, boy. Before that, it was, well, I mean, all that time, like Shia Toy, Rat, and They Fake, Lunar, you know, it's just like months, like, you know, it's like I'm noticing a trend within my work ethic, you know, and I fucks with it so heavy, bro. Making these songs, it was so much fun, dude. It was so much fun. I felt alive. I remember getting up in excitement and just being like, I run this shit. You know that 6ix9ine meme? I was like that, bro. I was so happy, man. And I was fried as shit too, so you know that shit was funny as fuck. But I guess you could say in a lot of this time that I've just been experimenting with shit, none of this shit was really good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just kind of like I was just experimenting so much, you know, like, and yeah, there was some lyrics that were hard. There were some, you know, things I made that was hard. Like, this was another song I made from that timeline that didn't make the cut. Yeah, no, that shit was ass. I was very immature when it comes to love, and I didn't really understand it as I do now. Yeah, like, as I said, there's plenty of things around this timeline that, wow, like, I remember it so clearly, dude. But I think back to it, and it's like, wow, a lot really has happened since then. You know, it's like a lot of shit really has happened since those days. It's like, yeah, it has been a while. It definitely has. Yeah. And making beats in BandLab is no fun. It's no fun. I'll tell you right now, it's no fun. It sucks. It's not, I don't wish it upon my worst enemy. It sucks. But, yeah. You know, at best I'll be able to throw together, like, some drum loops, you know, probably spend like an hour or two working on, you know, because that's the thing, you know, like, you make a song and then you end up having to tweak it so many times. Whether it's that one snare that's just a little too loud, or, you know, certain, you know, things that I just want to work on. You know, like, but first I have to learn patterns, drum patterns. I have to learn, I have to, you know what I mean? Like, otherwise, I'm just like, I have no concept of why. You know what I mean? Because then I can figure out what works the best for me. And that goes with genres as well. Like, I don't know why people are shitting on Jack Harlow so much. I think it's literally just because he's white. Like he's white, bro. He's white. I think it's just because he's white as fuck. I think that's why. Like, you don't see anyone talking about Fetty Wap and what he's doing. And that's cool. Fetty Wap's a cool dude, and I don't really know him, right? But no one's questioning Fetty Wap, right? No one's doing that. And it's really, because he's black, literally. But coming into a space like this, it's just like, you gotta watch your mouth. I realize what I just said there about Fetty Wap and Harlow and all that. You gotta watch your mouth. You gotta not care. Like, bro, like, who cares what people say on the internet? That's what they do. You make something, they're gonna critique it. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Right? Race has nothing to do with it. Right? Whatever. Who cares, bro? I don't care anymore. Fuck that shit, bro. Because we're all human, bro. Like on some real shit, we're all human. Like, if I see anyone bring that shit up about me, I'm ignoring it. I swear to you. Unless they ask me personally and like in person, you got the balls to do that, fine. I respect you for doing that, and I'll take it seriously. But otherwise, I'm just gonna assume it's rage bait. Honestly. Anyway. Yeah. Gotta change this back to whatever. Yeah. And go follow my Instagram if you don't mind. Yeah, that'd be cool. I got more followers. Let's go. I would like to have more though.